Hello friends, it's day 11 of documenting my creative consistency in the midst of chaos. Today is going to be another short video because there is a lot, and I mean a lot of work to be done. So I just want to do my daily check-in with you and then get back to work. One update, sort of an update to give, is that in the next couple of hours I'm becoming clear on the deadline for existential bootcamp. As those of you who've been following this know, big part of me documenting this period of my creative life is that there is a lot of external chaos going on in my life, a lot of instability. Also, as everyone out there dealing with some personal stuff, it's never all perfect. And that all of that is happening while I'm creating Existential Bootcamp, a new project of mine that is going to require a lot of effort, that I'm going to put a lot of myself into. So I said a couple of videos ago that I talked about the importance and value of deadlines. Importance and value of deadlines, and before the week is over, I want to be clear on what the deadline is for me to finish the project, for the project to be ready for launching. So yeah, that's one major thing. Another thing that I would like to say is, for those of you who are watching this, or maybe if I'm fine even speaking into the ether, that's one of my, let's say, superpowers compared to those who are new to expressing themselves online. I have achieved the quote-unquote success of getting an audience, but I've also spent years feeling like no one is noticing what I'm doing. So I'm fine doing that on YouTube now as well. I'm fine speaking into the ether, and it's actually kind of cool to go back to the beginning. But anyway, for anyone watching who might need to hear some words of encouragement, but not false encouragement, genuine encouragement in their beginning stages, I invite you to go, whatever your platform of choice is, Instagram, YouTube, Substack for writers. I know this works as well. I'm not sure on Twitter or X if you have this option, but go and see the oldest posts of your favorite creator or creators. I mean, on Instagram you'll have to scroll down. On Substack, I believe there is an option to, I think, I'm not completely sure, but I think there is an option to change the filter so you're looking at the articles from the oldest to the newest. On YouTube, it's definitely possible, right? You also change the order in which videos are presented. I invite you to do that. It's extremely encouraging. And actually, that was one of my main motivations to keep going when I was on Instagram. So for the first 2 years, I had very little traction. So what it helps you to realize that the process is long. It helps you, because of that, to stay patient, to understand the importance of persistence. Okay, my microphone died and I don't have time to charge it and then record again, so I'm just going to keep talking. I said the importance of persistence and consistency. What else? It helps you to realize that what you think is low quality work on your part at the beginning, yeah, maybe objectively it's low quality, but it's exactly the quality that is supposed to be at the beginning. Everyone sucks at the beginning, and it's not good to be good at the beginning. This maybe doesn't make sense to you, but it generally isn't good to be really good at the beginning. We can talk about it from a philosophical side and say then there is no pleasure in the journey of improvement, so on and so forth. Yeah, so from a philosophical, deeply human side, the pleasure would be taken out of the journey if you're really good at the beginning. But on a more practical note, if you are really good at the beginning, something is wrong there. You're not challenging yourself. You will not be able to receive proper feedback to become even better. So the absolute best thing at the beginning is to be, I'm not saying to be as bad as possible, but to be the most flawed, authentic version of yourself. So not try to write the worst article, not try to make the worst video and actively sabotage yourself, but be authentically the most flawed version of yourself, so that you can, because then as you continue sharing your work, as you continue exposing yourself, you're getting immense amount of internal feedback and hopefully external feedback. Let's just not hope for the, let's hope for the external feedback. Let's not expect external feedback. Expecting external feedback means you're expecting people out there to take the time out of their day to watch or read your stuff and then to give you feedback. That's expecting a lot, I'm going to be honest. I always advise no expectations in that sense. So let's hope for some external feedback, but you definitely can expect internal feedback. That's something that I think a lot of people completely overlook, how valuable internal feedback is. Okay, this feels true to me. This feels inauthentic. The way that I'm writing this, or the way that I'm speaking, or what I'm writing or speaking about doesn't feel really true to me. You can feel it. You can feel it on a physiological level when something isn't true to you. You have that level of awareness. That's internal feedback. Or this felt right. This felt like I was doing something that I'm supposed to do. This felt like I was speaking about something that I'm supposed to speak. This felt like I was delivering a message that I'm supposed to deliver. All of that is internal feedback. And hopefully you can understand now that even if you receive absolutely zero external feedback for a long time, it doesn't matter, because there's so much internal feedback to be gained and to be felt. So, to take a couple of steps back, I said, look at the oldest posts, videos, articles of your favorite creators. See how much the quality of their work changed. See how much their confidence maybe changed if it's video. See how much their confidence changed. See how long it takes. If your favorite creator ends up being someone who wrote their first post or essay or made their first video a year ago, immediately remove them from the pool of your mentors. I'm not saying that they're not doing quality work, but you will be harming yourself seriously if you consider that person as someone to, if you consider that person as someone that you can learn from about the length of the journey and the dedication. So I'm not saying that you will not find people that there is a lot to learn from on how to speak, how to write, to be inspired by. I'm not now saying disregard everyone who's been doing their thing, whatever their style of creation is, for less than a year. Of course not. But I'm saying they should be, maybe I was harshly saying remove them from the pool of your mentors. They definitely shouldn't be a mentor when it comes to the length of the journey. And when it comes to, also for dedication and persistence, let's be real, 1 year isn't a lot. So they shouldn't also be your mentor for that. Use them as a mentor for the quality of their creative expression, for the authenticity, how they express themselves. All of that is great, but you need someone who's been doing this for years and years and years to look up to or to look at when it comes to internalizing how long the journey is and how much consistency and dedication it takes. So yeah, that's one thing that I have used for a long time to encourage myself, and I suggest you do the same. That's it. I don't know how this audio is going to sound now, because I had to remove the microphone, but hopefully not too bad. That's it, friends. I think I'm going to wrap this one up because I have to get back to work, and I'm just happy to continue my streak. Hopefully I will deliver a longer and maybe more interesting video in one of the upcoming days, but not today. Today I have to keep it short. Let me just see if there is any more updates to give you. I mean, I will make a video separate from this series. I will make the video about why getting out of bed is a heroic act based on Jungian perspective. So that will be how can I call it? That's an educational video, but I'm hoping all my videos are educational. So that's a video apart from this series, and let's say that's what my YouTube channel actually is about. This video series is more like an experiment. That video is more of what this channel is about, what my work is about. So yeah, that's it, friends. I hope you are showing up. I hope by watching me and listening to my ramblings, I'm hoping you're finding it easier to stay consistent. You're finding it easier to show up for yourself. I hope that's the case. And I'm inviting you to continue showing up with me. Let's do this. Thank you, as always. Stay strong, love life, and never feel sorry for yourself.